Right, we've got a new episode of Day in the Bay. So we've got this nice Renault Megane RS in. Completely standard. What we are going to do, we're going to be doing the headlight PPF. We're going to be changing the color of the calipers from the standard red to a nice racing yellow. We're going to be tinting the back windows and also doing the rear light in a light smoke as well. So it'll be a nice transformation. So if you're interested to see what we do, how we do it, and maybe got one of them and you wanna see what it looks like, keep tuned. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to like it. Don't forget to leave us a comment, and we'll show you how we do it. So that's the car in. We've got it on the ramp. Normally we would have it in the base so we can do the windows and like lights and stuff like that. But because we are doing the brake calipers as well, we are stripping the pads off and stuff like that. So that's why we need it on the ramp. So while the paint is setting, we will probably be doing the windows. Get the wheels off and we'll run you through the paint and stuff we'll be using for the calipers. So Jake's prepped the caliper already. It is a bit chipped, so to smooth it off a little bit, we'll use a little bit of edge primer and stuff like that. TEQPRO have sent us some goodies. So for this time, we're gonna use the edge primer. You don't really need to use the edge primer with their paints at all, but just to smooth it off a little bit, just to build it up a bit more, we're gonna use a bit of edge primer on there. And the customer has chosen racing yellow as their color for the calipers. So TEQPRO is a professional grade caliper paint, 240-degree high temperature, fast drying, high wear resistance, and professional finish with it. This is the gloss finish. What's interesting about this paint, it's not like your normal paint. You don't need primer, you don't need anything under the paint. This can go straight onto the bare metal. So you're saving on materials, saving on time, and you get the same nice factory-like finish. So we now keep the stock of the standard range colors that we can do your calipers in, which is Racing Yellow, Helios Gold, Flame Orange, Diablo Red, Night Blue, Carbon Grey, Carbon Black and GT Silver. So they are the standard colors that they do, and that's what we are going to be using as our main caliper colors from now on. Right, so that's the calipers all painted nice and glossy. Jake's just getting some rainbow stickers on there. Well, cut on the machine so we can stick them on there so it looks like the factory finish. Other than that, that's the calipers almost done. We've just got the other front one to do because we want to do like a little video on that. Next up, we've got the windows to do and the lights to do. So we'll leave it on the ramp just so it's easier while the calipers are drying, and we can put the wheels on afterwards. You don't have to touch them while the paint's still quite fresh. And yeah, we'll get cracking and keep you updated. Then we will open the canopy for the test. Do not exposure. Right, so that's the rest of the calipers painted. We're just filming the video on this one, that's why we're doing it separately to the other ones. So yeah, it's all sanded off, all smooth, ready to go. And because this paint doesn't need any primer, straight in with the paint. Thanks to Tough Glove for supplying some nice gloves. Don't get our clean fingers dirty. So while Jake's doing the back windows, we are going to PPF the headlights and the tail lights. So what we are using our RT&T PPF material. So we've got light smoke and medium smoke. The customer has decided to go for light smoke on both front and the back lights, just to give it that little bit smokiness. Nothing too dark, nothing too crazy. These materials are available on our website. So if you are a DIY installer or if you are a shop that's doing these, go check them out. We do loads of different sizes. You don't have to buy the big full roll. You can get like the 50 centimeter ones, which I personally prefer for headlights and light tints. It just saves the material. You can literally slice it in half and use enough material. There's enough material to use on both headlights, but you can also get the big roll if you're doing a lot of them. Kind of comes in handy. that's the next morning. We've let the car sit overnight, dry. The calipers are gonna be nice and dry now, so we'll be able to put the brake pads back on. The windows are drying nicely. You can already see little water bubbles in them. That's what you want to see when the windows are starting to dry. The other caliper also needs putting back together. This side still needs a little sticker put on, so we've left it overnight so it dries properly, so we can do that. I've put the headlight PPF on, let it dry overnight also, so we can trim around the edges. The clear coat was a bit cracked on this, so I thought we'll let it set overnight, let it dry out a bit before we trim it, just to make sure that it doesn't want to peel off around the edges and that. And what we've got left also to do is the rear lights. So we're gonna do them. They are nice and straightforward to do, apart from this bit down there, so it needs a little bit more stretch on there. We'll finish it off and show you the end result once it's all done and ready to go. PPF all laid down. We'll just let it dry a little bit, and then we'll go around and trim around the edges. That's just our light smoke tint. It's our RTNT PPF we are using. So if you are a DIY installer, you can buy like a little bit on our website, or if you're like a shop, we also sell like full rolls. Right, so that's that all done. Let us know what you think, and see you in the next one.